Hi everyone, this is Canela speaking. Um, Today we're going to talk about the mental health, and the important topic is like how we can take care of it. I'm here with a lot of guests, and I'm here with Francisca. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm here with Alonso.
Hi.
And Javiera.
Hi.
And the main guest, Miss Mari.
Hi.
And so we're gonna talk about all the stuff that matters about mental health. To start the conversation, I'm here with Javiera. Hi, Javiera.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. What about you?
I'm feeling great as well. Thank you. I know you did a research about mental health in Chile. What do you have to tell us about that?
Well, I've been searching a lot of information about mental health in Chile, and I found that 14% of the people in Chile have anxiety, and it's so sad because there's like a lot of people who can pay for it, and they really need therapy or medication.
Now that we already talked about mental health in Chile, we're going to talk about like something more important, for say it some way. Francisca is going to talk about how we can take care of our mental health and how she take care of her mental health.
Well, to take care of our mental health, we have so many options to do in these situations, like cry, draw, dance, scream. But what I do in these situations? Usually, I draw, cry, or made a little hand craft like jewelry. I make necklace, laces, earrings, and also I read books, drama, actions, poems, and more. There are topics that interest me and relax me, especially the poems. I will recommend reading poems to heal the heart. They can teach us about love, friendship, and sexuality.
Thank you, Francisca. Now that we know how to take care of our mental health our own, we have to take care of our mental health in a medical way. And for that, I had Alonso with me to talk about that. Hi, Alonso.
Hi Canela, yeah, you're right. I want to tell you about the amount of money people you need to have in order to get treatment. Unfortunately, in Chile, mental health is an issue that hasn't been developed because of the pandemic. Nowadays, there is a 40% of people who is suffering from mental illness, and which is even worse, most of them don't have access to get treatment because of the money. Whenever you need medical prescription of therapy, you must cost it by yourself, because if you go to the public system, you will probably want to get better. Unfortunately, the medical system is not efficient, it's too slow.
Hi, Miss. Thank you for coming over to our podcast. And how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Hi, Canela. I'm a little bit nervous, but in general, I feel quite well.
I'm glad to hear that. And you know, we as teenagers, we want to know like how you, as an adult, you face the topic of mental health, and how you know, understand it, or how do you see it from another point of view. So what do you have to tell us?
Well, I think personally, mental health is a very, very, very strong issue. It's a very important topic. It's kind of difficult to express myself being an adult because it is not common to face it like in public. So I just want to refer about how, as an adult, can I notice how difficult it's being a teen sometimes, you know. I have realized because of the pandemic, you guys in general have been facing many, many different situations, and how hard it is for you to feel better and get over those situations, you know. I have experienced it's totally fine if you don't feel okay. It's super important to identify your own feelings. It's also useful to talk with someone. It doesn't matter if it is one of your family members or a friend or a teacher. I think it's super important to have someone there waiting for you, preparing to listen to what you need to say. And in case if you need it, I think it's totally fine if you need to ask for some help, like going to therapy or taking meds. We all of us face different things in our life. Our feelings are so deeply and so personal. We cannot judge anyone. So sometimes I feel bad when I realize for you guys as teens it's difficult to understand someone else's feelings, you know. But I think it's also part of life. There is an artist I know you like, at least you guys, the ones who participate in this podcast, who is Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I love her as well. She has a song, and part of the lyrics says something like, when you are young, they assume you know nothing. So I got it deep down my bones, that sentence, because I have experienced that. And now I'm the adult. So I always try to make you believe and feel you are important, and you will have someone who is going to listen to you, because being young, it doesn't mean your feelings are not enough. Being young, it doesn't mean you don't care, you know. So as teacher, as a person, I always try to look up for my students' mental health. And there are many things that are not my responsibility, but at least I want to make you feel you have someone over there waiting for you in case you need it.
And that's why we are so glad to have this club and that opportunity to share about all the stuff that it's important to us. And we have to thank you to be there and listen to us. So we are glad to have you here.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I feel really grateful because you trust me. And because throughout the year we have create this little space for all of us, because even though you are teens, you have taught me a lot of things, and I feel grateful because of that as well. So thank you guys, all of you. And that is my part.
So, in conclusion of our podcast, we learned that we have to take care of our mental health, even though it's hard, because our money or because our issues, we have to take care of us. That is the important. No matter what, we have to take care.
So remember to eat, have fun, to cry, and live your emotions. You deserve it. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye 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 bye.
Bye 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 bye.